Hi, I'm Geoff Stokes. Welcome to Geoff's Daily Dose of Encouragement. Today I want to encourage you about hearing the voice of God. Now, I keep getting this word all the time coming into my spirit, and it's happened over, many months, I guess, over a long time, and I've never really cottoned on to or established what it's really referring to, and it's coming to my spirit today, and what I believe it's referring to is hearing the voice of God. Now, the word I keep getting is how many times, and it goes like this: how many times does the Lord have to speak to us before we get what he's saying and then do it? In the book of Revelation, there's the 7 churches, and at the end of each one it says this: he that has an ear, let him hear what the Spirit says unto the churches. He that has an ear, let him hear what the Spirit says unto the churches. And Jesus says in the Gospels, when he's speaking to people, he that has an ear to hear, let him hear. An old friend of mine once studied this out a bit more than I have recently, and said that Jesus said this same sort of thing about 16 times. And so that would indicate that when he's saying that so many times, that he's trying to get a message across to us. But how many times do we need before we get what God is saying? I remember a specific instance with me where I would hear a word over and over and over again, and I could hear it, but I did not know how to do it or what to do about it. I was getting like God was showing me or telling me what to do, but I didn't for the life of me know how to do it, and it took years until eventually one day he spoke to me and gave me how to do it. But that's my message today, and it's a real challenge, I guess, is how many times does God need to speak to us before we hear what he says? Well, not only we hear what he says, but then we actually do what he says. Because obviously when we do what he says, we're building a house on the rock, as it says in Matthew 7, at the end of Matthew 7, and if we do that, our life's going to go all right. But if we can't and we don't, things are still going to keep, we're going to still keep struggling. If you confess with your mouth the Lord Jesus and believe in your heart that God raised him from the dead, you will be saved. For whosoever shall confess that Jesus is the Son of God, God dwells in him and he in God. And I know that many times in history God has tapped on the heart of people who don't know him and is calling them to himself, but they're not responding. And that's what my urge is for you today. If God's calling you and calling you and calling you, either to do something or to just put your trust in him to be saved, and has been calling you and you're resisting and refusing, do it now before it's too late. Do it now before it's too late. As I've shared in another video, I have a brother who's in palliative care. He's dying. He's getting worse and worse. I've had a small window of time to share something about Jesus with him. But, time runs out. We haven't got forever. Now is the day of salvation. God bless you. Have a great day.